I would now like to invite the following graduates to the podium to give their acceptance speeches. First off, we have Ms. Candida Dhanaraj.
So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As introduced, my name is Candida Dhanaraj, and let me tell you, it is such a privilege to share my thoughts with you on such an exciting and most awaited day for a lot of us. I hope the words that I speak to you are encouraging, and I share with you with what little wisdom that I have. So without further ado, here I go. It was day one. My heart was pounding in my ears. A profound sense of fear and excitement overwhelmed me. If I took one more step, it would mean entering into unknown territory. I took the steps off the St. Lucian airpad, off the flight onto the airpad, and braced myself. That day, the sun shone brightly on my face, and there was a strange, intoxicating sea breeze that lingered in the air. In my frazzled state of mind, little did I know that much awaited me, and I had so much to learn as a medical student and as a human being. So how would I describe the past few years of medical school? A roller coaster? I think that's too much of a cliche, so let's get personal. Medical schools felt like someone kept pulling the rug from under my feet just when I thought I was on solid ground. I found out that the real test in medical school is a test of perseverance. It's not just the large volumes of medical information, the late night hours of study, the rigorous clinical rounds, repeated medical errors that I made, looking after sick patients, and my most favorite of them all, the daunting USMLE step exams, are a part of a hazing ritual which makes us continuously doubt ourselves. It's almost like the medical education system is stretching us beyond our limits. We are constantly forced to answer one question. Do you have what it takes to be a doctor? I'm sure that I'm not the only graduate in the room who has thought to themselves, should I give up? Am I smart enough? Is this the right profession for me? Is this really what I want out of life? And yet, here we all are at the end of an incredible journey. I believe that we have answered that question, and that answer is, yes, we have what it takes. What have I learned these past few years that I can convey to you, my fellow peers, and my juniors at AIMU, as you take the next steps in your own medical career? Well, today's your lucky day. Here are Candida's 6 points of wisdom, and seriously, feel free to quote me if you do write a book about me in the future. So, point number 1, the art of working hard. I bet a lot of people have said this to you, especially your parents, day in and day out, every single hour, every single minute. They weren't kidding. Buckle down and work hard. Honestly, medicine is not really about how smart you are. It's about how much time you spend reading about a disease, reading about a patient. A great doctor once comforted me with these words. A doctor is not necessarily a genius, but someone who's only slightly above average and wants to work hard. Point number 2, be self-motivated. Don't expect anyone to hand anything over to you, whether it's opportunities, information, rewards. Sometimes you will work extremely hard, and yet you will receive no compliments, no awards, no certificates. So in that moment, be confident. Be self-motivated, be self-assured. All that you need to succeed is you. Point number 3, this one was the hardest for me. Embrace failure. Life does not always go as planned. Be it an exam in medical school, be it the step exam, be it the residency you want or the rotation you want. And many times I failed the standards that I placed for my own life, and I've been embarrassed about my mistakes. I've learned that there's no way in becoming a good doctor, not only a good doctor, but a good human being, without learning from your mistakes. Point 4, be humble. Some people think that being a doctor requires you to strut around like a proud rooster and make sure that you're smarter than everyone else. The truth is, there are always doctors who are smarter than you. If you can understand that medicine is a team effort, and from the nurse to the physician assistant to the technician and your colleague are valuable members of the team, you're on your way to success. Point number 5, be a person of integrity. Many times, we as doctors will be tempted to take the easy road, especially when we're making ethical decisions regarding patient treatments, regarding money, whether it is with pharmaceutical industries, your peers and your patients will look up to you if they can trust you. Finally, at the end of all my endless preaching, the most valuable and most important point of all, enjoy life. Nothing is more important than friends, family, and your colleagues. Life is a large adventure, and there's so much more to life than just work and medicine. So learn to relax and enjoy your hobbies. The final words that I leave you with are words that I wrote down myself when I was in St. Lucia. I was very inspired, and they guided me through my medical school career. And these are the words that I also share with you. In the darkest hours shines the greatest light. In times of greatest resistance, you will gain the greatest strength. The greatest treasure is found in places that are least expected. And that is what AIMU and St. Lucia was for me. With this, I hope you find true happiness in your medical career, and I dearly bless you all in all of your pursuits. So thank you very much.
Thank you for that beautiful speech.